For what value of P and Q will the following pair of linear equation have infinite many solution? So first thing is, for any such question, we need to write it in standard form. So we have 5y minus 2 is equal to 0. And then we have 2p plus 7q into x plus p plus 8q y minus of this entire thing minus 2q minus p plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, now what is the condition for infinite many solution? Condition for infinite solution is what? Have a look at it. Yes, infinite solution is consistent, dependent, overlapping or coinciding. All the ratios are equal. So we have a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which also is equal to c1 by c2. So we have a1 by a2 to be equal to 4 divided by 2p plus 7q. Then we have b1 by b2 to be equal to 5 divided by p plus 8q. And then we have c1 by c2, which is equal to minus 2 divided by minus of 2q minus p plus 1. So minus divided by minus is plus, right? And now see, the thing is, we need two equations to solve two unknowns. So we'll need to figure out the two equations. It'll be quite simple actually. Let me show this. 7q is equal to 5 times of p plus 8q is equal to 2 times of 2q minus p plus 1. So what we can do is we can take up the first two, right? So we have therefore 4 times of 2p plus 7q should be equal to 5 times of p plus 8q. So we need an equation. For that we can cross multiply. So all we have to do is 4 times of p plus 8q is equal to 5 times of 2p plus 7q. And this turns out to be 4p, right, is equal to 10p plus 35q. A bit of rearranging and everything. I think I'll transpose this over there and this over there. Minus 35q plus 32q is equal to 10p minus 4p, right? Yeah. Then we have, this is minus 3q is equal to plus 6p. Okay, so we'll divide with minus 3 both ends. So q happens to be equal to minus 2p. So this is our equation 1. Okay, how will we make use of this? We will consider the second and the third expressions over here. Okay, also we have 5 by, or we can consider the first and the third, because we have a 4 over there and there is a 2 on the other end. 4 times of 2p plus 7q is equal to 2 times of 2p minus 2q minus p plus 1, right? So we have 2 ones are 2 twos are, both are in numerator. Because they are in numerator, I'm able to do this, and then I'll cross multiply. So we have 2 times of 2q, that is 4q. I'm just directly writing it, minus 2p plus 2. Again, you can do this if you want to. You can go with this method wherein you're writing step by step. So it's left to you guys. So that is equal to 2p plus 7q. Okay, so we have q is equal to minus 2p. We can substitute that. So what will I do is I'll transpose this term onto the right hand side. So basically it would be 2p plus 7q minus 4q plus 2p, and on the left hand side we'll be left out with 2. Don't get confused, I'm just flipping it, that's all, nothing else. I'm transposing this expression to the right hand side and keeping the 2 on the left hand side, but I can always shift around the left hand side, right hand side completely. So that's what I have done. Okay, a bit of simplification over here, and we have 4p plus 3q is equal to 2. So if I happen to substitute q from 1, what do we end up with? We end up with 4p plus 3 times of minus 2p is equal to 2. So this would be 4p minus 6p is equal to 2. So this is minus 2p is equal to 2. So we have minus 2, and so p is equal to minus 1. So therefore p is equal to minus 1. If I substitute p in 1, sub p in 1, what do we get? Q is equal to, therefore q is equal to plus 2, and that would be our answer. Okay, so we have p comma q. Just to summarize, it is always helpful so that your teachers, whoever is a corrector, external examiner, they get to see this and they give you marks directly. Okay, you would be making their job a lot easier. So minus 1 and 2. So let me check. Oh, it'll be tough for us to check over here. Minus 1 and 2, right? 14 minus 12. So this would be 12 and this would be 1. No, wait. 1 minus 1 and 2, right? So minus 1. Minus 1 and 2. 16, 15. So yeah, 1 by 3, 4 by 12, 1 by 3. Correct. I just verified it mentally. Okay, so it's a bit lengthy, but the funda is the same. First is we have to take up the condition, write the condition properly, and equate them. Whatever the condition may be, the ratios has to be equated. Okay, write the condition, write the equations or expressions, ratios, and then equate them. And once we have the equation, then we have to solve, right? Pick up any two, first and the second, first and the third, second and the third, any combination is okay, right? And once you get that, you will get set of expressions, and that you need to solve. Basically those will be linear equation in one variable. Okay, sorry, two variables. So again, we'll have to make use of our substitution method, elimination method, whatever it is. So in this case, I use substitution method and I got the value of for P and Q. Okay, so such questions are common. This is easy but lengthy. So such questions are kind of common. So see to that you guys learn it. This is not too tough, but I'll grade this as level 2 plus. It's lengthy, right? So that makes it a bit complicated. I would like to make one point. I think I didn't make it very clear. So one particular point, this entire expression, we are transposing it, and that's why we are multiplying it with minus 1. Each term has to be will be multiplied with minus 1 technically, right? If 2q goes to the left hand side, it will become minus q. Minus p becomes plus p. minus 1 plus 1 becomes minus 1. So technically we have to multiply all the terms with negative 1. And so I have kept negative 1 and the entire brackets, because end of it things will get cancelled. If not, things will turn out to be different. So if you don't want to do this, if you want to multiply and see to that every term is taken as negative of whatever it is, that is also okay. Right guys, here plus 2 becomes minus 2 and here this entire expression becomes minus of that. So please see to that this you understand, because for many kids this part is confusing. So I thought I'll add this information. Okay, it's negative of the entire expression. It's not only true for this, you can do this for any set of expressions, whatever it is. Okay, if you transpose this entire expression to the right hand side, so it will be minus of this entire expression. Right guys, so that fundamental thing that you need to understand. So please don't miss that out.